What's up, gamers? Recently, I had my first business inquiry come through on the channel, and it was from a company that said, "Hey, Bo, would you be willing to review our Switch Pro controller?" And I said, I love playing my Switch, of course. And so today I'm going to unbox and review what is probably the best Pro controller for the Switch that you've never heard of. Let's get into it. So as we start this unboxing, I do want to begin by saying I'm not being compensated in any way for this review, and EasySMX, which is the company that made this controller, they are not seeing this review before it's posted. They did, however, send me 2 controllers to check out, and they told me I could use them as a giveaway, so I think I'm going to do that with one of them. So make sure you check the pinned comment below for those details. Inside the box, we do have a happy, not happy business card to let them know how they're doing. We have a charging cable that's a USB-A to USB-C, just like the charging cable for the Nintendo brand Switch Pro controller, and a wireless controller user guide. Now, these controllers do have a turbo button. They also have an Xbox mode, so this tells you how to switch to those. It can be played and used on iOS. It can also be played and used on your PC or your Mac. So it's actually a very versatile controller. It's not just a Switch controller. And I have played this already with this one that I opened up first on my Mac, and I've played Xbox Game Pass, I've played PlayStation Remote Play, I played some Apple Arcade, and all of them worked really well. Also, before I forget, using this in Xbox mode does turn these triggers into analog triggers. So these they're digital if they're in Switch mode, and they're analog if they're in Xbox mode. And since we're already talking about it, I'm just going to say this right up front, that these triggers actually feel pretty incredible. They have a really satisfying resistance. You can tell that the spring that they used in here, they didn't cheap out on it. It feels really, really good. It's not too loud. I really like these triggers. And the bumpers, they don't click. Feels like they have rubber membranes behind them, and they feel really good as well. The face buttons are really nice. They're nice and quiet, and when I press really hard on them, they don't feel like they're going to sink down into the controller and I'm going to break something. The D-pad also has a really good feel to it, a nice rubber membrane connection there, and these Hall sticks are super smooth. They are really smooth, and they have a nice click to them. All in all, this is a very solid controller. And going around on these buttons here in the middle, we have a home button right in the middle there. We have the plus and minus buttons like a normal Switch controller. This is the screenshot button, that O right there. And then we have a turbo button, that's the T. And then this button down here changes modes from Switch to Xbox. The controller is a good size. It fits in the palm of your hand really well. This solid construction, great button feel, and just the size of it overall, I would say that this is, I'm surprised that I've never heard of this company before, because this is a very solid controller. Now, the difference between these two, and the reason they sent me 2 different ones, is that this one on the right is the normal T39. There's the model number there, T39 and T39 Pro. So this is the normal one, and this is the Pro model. And the only difference between these 2 models is that this one has the NFC technology in it so that you can scan your amiibo, and it also has Hall analog triggers. This one does not have Hall analog triggers. They both do, however, have Hall effect sticks, and on both of these the sticks just feel fantastic. And I didn't mention this either, but man, my thumbs just stay right on top of there, just like they should. Feels really, really good. So the controller's built well and it feels really good, but how does it perform? Let's find out. So we're going to try out a little Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Just see how this performs. Try out the D-pad. Ooh, so far so good. The rumble motor is not HD rumble, and so the rumble is a little on the strong side, I feel like here, at least for Super Mario Bros. Wonder it is. But as far as its responsiveness goes, which is what actually matters most, it feels pretty spot on. I think it's responding really well. It's jumping when I'm asking it to jump. I love this level. It's so good. Oh yeah. Let's just see if that screenshot button works. Yep. Screenshots work, and turbo button works. Turn that off though. Yeah, I'm super happy with the way that this controls. And I looked away for 1 second and got hit by something. Oh my goodness. Come here, you little weasel. Yeah, I'm super happy with the way this works. This feels really good. I do want to try one other thing though, and I think I want to do a slow-mo shot of just how responsive this is compared to the normal Switch Pro controller. So we're going to do that now. And then lastly, what I want to do is just kind of show you these side by side so you can get an idea of their size comparison. They are very, very similar in size. The size of the sticks feel very similar, and I don't know if it's just from using this one for years, but the Hall effect sticks on the EasySMX controller really do feel smoother than these, just a little bit. I like that these face buttons are also kind of extra large, because I always really liked how the Pro controller had extra large face buttons. It just felt very comfortable. And the D-pad itself, I don't want to put down Nintendo because they have a long history of very excellent D-pads, but this one gives it a run for its money. I'm not going to lie. It feels really good and it's very responsive. There's the back side of those. Again, you do have those analog triggers, so those bump out a little farther, but other than that, these are very similar in their size. And that's the EasySMX T39 Pro and T39. I've already been playing with these for about a month, and I honestly have no issue recommending them if you're looking for a Pro controller alternative. Like I said, this is a quality build and it performs well, and it comes in at around $30 on Amazon, which is half the price of a Nintendo branded Pro controller. So I'll have affiliate links below in the description, and clicking on those and purchasing anything really helps the channel out at no added cost to you, so I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check the pinned comment for the giveaway of this T39 Pro controller. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing this video with a friend. Stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.